Hawks Nation, let's talk. If you bleed blue and green, then you know what time it is. But before we dive into it, take a moment to show your love for the team. Smash that like button, drop your takes in the comments, and hit subscribe. If you want to see the Seahawks rise again, this isn't just a channel, it's a movement for real fans who ride or die with Seattle. Now let me ask you something. If you watched a single snap last season, if you even glanced at a Seahawks game, you already know where the real pain came from. It wasn't the quarterback, it wasn't the receivers, it wasn't even the coaching staff. No, the real heartbreak came from somewhere deeper, somewhere in the trenches, a unit so battered and broken that even major sports networks have stopped pretending it exists. Yeah, that group, one guy held it down, and we give him his flowers, a young cornerstone on the blind side, holding off pass rushers week after week. But that's where the consistency stopped. Injuries, rotations, inconsistency. What was supposed to protect the heart of this team turned into a carousel of disappointment. And even now, over 2 weeks into free agency, there's been silence. No big signing, no bold move. Just uncertainty and empty depth charts. But don't lose hope yet, because while the front office may have been quiet so far, the storm is brewing where it matters most. The NFL draft, and one name, one anchor might be exactly what the TWs have been waiting for. His name, Armon Mayo. This kid from Missouri isn't just another name on a draft board. He's a technician, a fighter, a second team. All SEC beast who dominated the right side in college and skipped his bowl game for one reason, only to get ready to become a pro. He's not the tallest tackle, but when you've got footwork that crisp and hands that heavy size, becomes just a number. Pete Prisco from CBS Sports has already connected the DOT slotting Mio to Seattle with the 18th pick in his latest mock draft. And let's be real, after watching the carousel at right tackle, last season injuries to Abraham Lucas, the failed experiments with Stone Forsythe, and George Font Seattle desperately needs someone to own that spot, Miyu could be that guy, the one who finally brings stability and fight back to a unit that has been searching for an identity. So here's the question for every Seahawks fan watching is, Armon Mayo the missing piece that can fix the offensive line and give this team a real shot? Let me know what you think down in the comments. And if you're as passionate about seeing this O-line rise again, hit that like button and subscribe. Now, this is our time to rebuild, and it starts in the trenches.